features first rounders McGroarty and Nazar out on a line with Gavin Brindley to start. And here we go. Here's the voice of Michigan hockey, Al Randall.
And thank you, Fred. As Michigan goes left to right, they go right in front and they score on the first shift, first trip into the zone. Brindley lights them up, and it's 1-0.
"17 seconds in, Gavin Brindley, who scored 6 times to the World Juniors in Gothenburg. He got in alone behind the defense on the first offensive foray for the Warriors.
With 4 forwards and 1 D-man, as most power plays are set up to do. As Tripp sends it over, here's a shot and goal! What a rip! And on the first shot on goal by the Skyhawks, they have tied it on a power play. Dean Schweniger. And it's tied at a goal apiece.
Yeah, it didn't appear to be a screen. Maybe Marshall Warren, who leads this Michigan team in blocks, tried to get in front of it, but non-conference series for these Wolverines, who come in with a 5-2-1 record in non-conference play.
I'm not sure which Ronin it was, but played in the state championship game against Alpena in 1993, and Alpena won that game as Mike Ritchie scored the game winner to win 2-1. Here's a goal right from the faceoff, and Tanner Rowe has his first goal as a Michigan Wolverine. That was just a quick shot by Tanner.
After a face-off win by Keenan Draper.
Now up to Casey. 3 Wolverines over the line. Here's Brindley trying to get a pass back to Rutt. That failed to click. Now back on the defense. That's Japchin. And his pass was picked off by the Wolverines. They'll keep it in. Casey sent one toward the goal. Now here's McGroarty to Nazar, and he scores on a one-timer. Frankie with the goal, his 9th of the year, and it's 3-1. We're going to run out of ink in my pen here.
Well, 3 goals in the first 6 minutes for this high-powered Michigan offense, and that time Frank Nazar, who had 8 assists in the World Junior Championships. He turns the red light on. Brindley was net front for a possible
Frozen 4 appearance, the first year of Coach Mel Pearson's. Now Moldenauer comes in, takes the shot with the backhand. And the Hawks trying to clear, but they couldn't get it out. Here's TJ Hughes, waiting, shoot, pass it in front, they score! Dylan Duke turned that one in, and it's 4-1. And Hughes will get 1 assist on that.
That'll be his 23rd point of the season, 14th assist. He has the ability to slow the game down. And TJ Hughes kind of mesmerized the defense. Everyone just...
So Frankie's going to go back down to help his mates out. Edwards didn't want to get a penalty, so he got off the top of Schreifels. And now Moldenauer will carry it away to center, down the right-hand side. Drops a pass in there for Shifsky, back to Moldy. He didn't like what he saw, so he spun out of it and plays it in front of the great pass. And finishing was Nazar, and Michigan leads 5-1.
Power play goal, Nazar's second of the game, second goal of the game, and that gives him double digits on the season. And we talked about Nick Moldenauer displaying more patience, more
away, and then Gaudette will play it up to center ice where Casey took it back, and Casey finds Hughes. Hughes to the middle. TJ hands it off, and Duke shot. Trying to roll it in there. Now they hit the puck. Now they score. It looked like Shifsky, eh? Shifsky was on the bottom of the pile, got to the puck. Number 9 for Garrett Shifsky. And 6-1 Michigan.
And that was all set up by the magician-like hands of Seamus Casey, who danced his way to the slot. I don't know if his shot was partially blocked or he fanned on it, but he just slid ever so slowly. Went off the pass.
Nazer, as they try to play a little keep away with the Hawks. And it comes out center ice. Luca Fantilli back by his own blue line, taking a look. Nice move there. Gets free, comes over the line, hands it off to Nazer. Shot. And it was stopped by Fitzpatrick. Then they bank it in off him into the goal. Brindley scores. And he's got his second goal of the game. And that gives him 20 points on the year.
Yeah, Frank Nazar was looking for the hat trick as he took the feed from Luca Fantilli, who made the zone entry. And Nazar hammered it wide. The puck was below the goal line. And Gavin Brindley just
zone through the middle, past a couple of people, couple more, goes right in front. Trying to get a shot off, but he got too close into the Skyhawk territory. Goes right into the crease, but now they'll try again. Here's Draper. Draper coming in. He shoots, score! Keenan Draper with his second goal of the year, and it's 8-1. Well, before they had a chance to finish the victors from the last goal, they score again.
Yeah, neutral zone turnover. And Keenan Draper went in 2-on-1 with Ethan Edwards, who had made the last rush. Michigan victory.
Wolverines on the carry out at center ice. Frank Nazar had it knocked away. Schweniger at center, cuts to the middle, tried to hit Schreifels with a pass. In there with Ireland, deep into Michigan territory, but the Wolverines take it away and slide it out center. Down to 2.5 left in the second period. Loose puck right at the Skyhawk line. Let's see who can grab it. It's Brindley. Scores! Hat trick for Gavin Brindley. And the Wolverines lead 9-1 with that hat trick goal. And that is the first hat trick for Gavin Brindley in his career.
Well, there was a scrum across the blue line, and the puck got shuffled over to Gavin Brindley. He dusted it off and then unloaded with a wicket.
But Galante took it away and sends it down the ice. It's tipped at center. There will be no icing as we near the end of the second period. Here's Dylan Duke charging into the goal. He plays it out in front. They score again. And that was Moldenauer, his fourth of the year, and it's 10-1.
Well, Dylan Duke with some fine work down the wing. Took the defenseman out with a deke. Took the goalie out, who had to honor the puck coming in the left side, and at the last minute dished it across.
Michigan scoring 6 goals in that second period. You all remember down in Pennsylvania last year where Michigan scored 7 times against Colgate in the NCAA game. And had 8. And they score! Coming right down the ice. They charge right into Michigan territory, and Jake LaRusso has the goal, and it's 10-2.
And that's a power play goal as Dylan Duke started the third period in the penalty box for the final, or the first 27 seconds, except the Skyhawks brought it in. And LaRusso using defenseman Truska, not intentional.
So a 10-2 score. Michigan on top. 17 minutes to go in this one. As they come out and score again. And this time it was Grainda. And he walked right down in front and unchallenged right through the leg pads. And it's their second goal of the period, and 10-3.
Well, if you're the Skyhawks, trail
In territory, and 7:23 left in the third, and a 10-3 lead for the Wolverines. Now Scheifele sends it out in front, and they score again. Their third goal of the period, Matt Allen with it.
Well, a dump in. Wolverines had possession. Forecheck by the Skyhawks. Regained possession, and the center.
Knocked that away. 10-4 the score. 2.5 minutes left in the third. We want to invite you to stay tuned for our post-game show with Ashley Gentry. She'll be going through the highlights and scores from around college hockey. And there's a goal. Marshall Warren sent it toward the net, and it was turned in front. And that's the first goal for Chase Pletsky. We said it last week. Now it counts, right?
Yeah, and a similar situation, but a tip-in goal, which is what Chase Pletsky had against the U18 team last week. And Chase Pletsky just net front. Marshall Warren
tied up over on the boards with Max Pinio. The two separate. And there's 1:44 left. Now here's a shot and a goal. That's Brindley, his fourth goal. It went off the post and then in. And now Michigan leads 12-4.
Number 4 for number 4.